chaotic country where we're all a bit insane. Nothing polished or pristine, just real folks chasing country dreams.
Alright friends, so today we're going to be sharing with you 3 super simple crock pot chicken meals. I've seen these posted just random places. I think I've seen them on Pinterest, definitely seen them on Facebook a couple of times, so I thought I would try a couple of these and share them with you. And it's just fast, simple crock pot meals. Now the things I've seen on like Facebook, I did have to go and Google and find the actual recipe because it didn't give me quantities. I just showed the ingredients. You know how stuff is on Facebook, it'll like show a picture or whatever. So I did have to go and, you know, find actual recipes for a couple of them, so I will link the recipes down below. I think one of them don't really have a recipe, and I would just, or maybe it does, I don't know. All the information will be linked down below and nonetheless for you, but I thought this would be fun to throw it together, especially the way that the meals work out. They're fast paced and whatnot, so it's really not a cook with me kind of meal. Crock pot meals typically aren't, but wanted to go ahead and just make this video to share with you guys. So that is what we're going to do. 3 recipes. I think I want to list them from our least favorite to our absolute favorite and do it that way. Do a countdown to our favorite of the 3. So we're going to go ahead and just take you and share these meals with you, and I'll let you know what we think about all of them as we go along. So let's go ahead and get started. Orange chicken. I had 3 recipes. I let Lily pick the first one. She picked the tortellini recipe. Let Wendy pick the second one. She picked the honey garlic chicken. I think they're a little bit afraid of this one, but I'm actually the most excited about this one. So this is the orange chicken. Did I already say that? It's the orange chicken. We're gonna get it started. It smells delicious. It won't fit in there because that would be too simple for me. I don't know if I've ever bought this stuff before. It actually has orange peeling in it. Can you see that? One more. And then now I need a 1 cup of barbecue sauce. I figured it'd be easier this way to start with the sauce and then add in the chicken instead of adding in the chicken and then trying to figure out the sauce with it on top. And I'm glad I did because that jelly's kind of thick, so. And we need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Actually, I'm going to put it all in here face side down and get it filled up, and then we'll flip it all. Flip it. I probably could have just spooned the sauce over, but I wasn't sure how much room the chicken was going to take up. But I figured we'd just do 1 single layer and call it good enough, especially if you've never had this before, so don't know how people are going to feel about it. For roughly 4 hours. We'll come back and check it around that time and see, you know, see if it needs more or whatever. because we'll still have a little bit of time we can play around with if it needs to cook a little bit longer. I am gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of salt on top and just a little bit of black pepper. Just a little bit. Some people in our family is not huge fans of pepper, but I tend to think that it helps meals taste, you know, it makes stuff taste better, even just a little bit. So, all right, we'll come back and check it in, I don't know, 4 hours. And this one looks pretty, but it was actually our least favorite of them. It was too orangey, and then just something about the orange flavor didn't sit right with the family. So it was okay, but we definitely probably won't be making this one again. Just wasn't for us. If you like orange chicken, you might like this, but just definitely our least favorite of the three. Alright friends, so we're gonna go ahead and get this first recipe here. We're gonna go ahead and get this recipe started. I'm gonna grease my crock pot and get it all through in here. So you need I will have the recipes written out. I have the recipes written out down below for me. So I'm gonna fill the bottom of the crock pot with these chicken breasts. This is typically how I measure chicken. If you want to do it a different way or a better way, that's fine too. We'll leave, that's good enough. I'll let Lily pick one of the 3 recipes that we're going to be making for this video, and this is the one that she picked, so figured it was a good leader for it. I was excited about it anyway. I mean, you're probably going to hear me say that about every single one of them, but I was excited about this one probably the most because it's got some of my favorite things in it: cheese and pasta and chicken. So, you know, you can't go wrong with that. All right. I like broccoli too, but I mean, obviously we like cheese and pasta better than broccoli. But cheese and pasta with broccoli, that's a win too. So we're just gonna take this half a block of cream cheese. I'm gonna just cut it into thirds. Put it here over top. Parmesan cheese. You can use fresh if you want to, but I just always stick with this. Fresh probably is better, but I almost always have this on hand. I did buy this for this, but I always have this on hand, so it just makes it easier for recipes. Just gonna sprinkle it on top here, and then we're gonna go in with this 22-ounce jar of Alfredo sauce. I'm just gonna pour it over. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of pepper on top. That'll be good enough. I don't want to overdo it. Some of our people don't really like pepper. Alright, then we're going to put this in, we're going to cook this on low for 6 hours. With the last like 45 minutes, we're going to go back in and add the pasta, the tortellini, and the broccoli. But we're going to go ahead, nope, I need low. Okay. Low for 6 hours, but in about, we'll come back and add the pasta the last 45 minutes. So it's got 44 minutes left on it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the chicken. We can find it in here.
the time you said you was gonna.
What?
That's 2 minutes off.
It was 1 minute off. You just missed the 44 action.
What is medium? Or medium well? Isn't that like just like the center ones?
Yeah. So we're gonna add a whole bag of the cheese tortellini. What I was trying to say is I'm just gonna eyeball it and add what I think would be the equivalent to one of the containers of it. I mean, one of the small bags. Thank you, Wendy. Huh? What?
The little pieces of rubber florets.
Yeah. Florets are the heads, but that's what that whole bag was. Alright, we're just gonna let this rest for a minute. And then we'll get the chicken shredded up and then we'll add it back on top and stir it all in.
Probably where you get their name from.
The flowers of broccoli, right? Put that in a sink, please. We're getting it all mixed together here.
Josh was wrong with things that happen. Because the casserole pan is actually not.
And the verdict for this one, it was pretty good, especially paired with the rolls and corn. However, if I make it again, I'm going to use probably fresh broccoli. I don't know, there's just something about frozen broccoli that's not my favorite. Use fresh broccoli as well as homemade Alfredo sauce, and I think it would be so much better, but it was good all in all. Alright, so for today's, we're going to do the honey garlic chicken. Wendy picked this one for today's meal, so that's what we're going to do. Just going to spray the crock pot. See how much we got in here. Let's do all of it. I'm probably going to make John a steak for dinner, so I won't need as much of this. And then we have just a little bit of the stuff left over from yesterday, so. This will be good enough. It costs for 4 chicken breasts. 3 is close enough. So we need, am we supposed to add this all together? I didn't read it. Let me check real quick. You're supposed to mix it in a bowl. I'm not doing that. So, I'm gonna put it all in here. The way I see it is it's going to get mixed up good enough anyway. So I'm going to put this on high for 4 hours. I want it done about 4 o'clock. I decided to go the high route on this one. So I'm going to go on high for 4 hours, and then we will, when we pull out the chicken and shred it up, we'll mix up the sauce then. Garlic stinks. Thought about finally dicing up some onion or putting some onion powder in here. I'm not sure if I can find my onion powder. I looked just a tiny bit. If I can find the onion powder, we might go that route, but I couldn't find it, and I don't know if I'm completely out. Wow, this whole thing's been dark. I'm sorry. Hope you can see okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'm out or what. I'm gonna check again one time. Again. I wanna check again really quick. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, no luck on the onion powder. I was thinking I might have used what I had left. It didn't call for it anyways, but definitely got to get some more because it's a staple around here. I'm probably not even going to try to mix it in really, because everything is cold and you know that honey's not going to go, it's not going to go nowhere with it being cold. So we're just going to cook it here. We'll let it do its thing, and then 4 hours we'll pull out the chicken and shred it, serve it with some rice, and call it hopefully good. So I thought about doubling the soy sauce too. I wish I would have tried the sauce. Maybe that's why I should have mixed it together before putting it on the raw chicken, because I could have tasted it. Well, if I need to change it up, I will, but for now we're going to stick with the recipe. And get this just turned on high here for 4 hours, and then hopefully just gotta shred it and eat it and make some rice. Alright, so it's supposed to have 30 more minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the chicken out and get it shredded up, because I'm sure it's done already. So you're gonna get it shredded up and then get the rice going. Wendy ended up getting us some broccoli and carrots ready, and we roasted those in the oven. Doing a cornstarch slurry and adding it to it to make it more like saucy, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I think the kids would prefer it to be saucy. And then we're going to do chicken rice and then the broccoli and carrots, so the watery sauce would work good in that as well. So I'll probably just leave it as is. And this one was delicious. It was our favorite of the three. Absolutely amazing. I knew it would be good. Well, I figured it would be good. I didn't know, but I didn't think it'd be the entire family's favorite, and it was. It was so good. So that was John's. I ate mine in a bowl, and I figured I would share that too, and share how I served mine to myself. Delicious. Definitely give this one a try if you like a honey garlic chicken. Enjoy the video. Let me know if you enjoyed this style of videos down below. I have a couple more kind of planned out, but then I'm not sure how people feel about this style. Typically my style over here is like cooking vlogs, I guess is how you would say it. I'm not sure, but either way, I thought it'd be fun to throw it together and share it with you guys. So that is what we done for this one. Hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. If you haven't joined our family, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We would love to have you join us. And if you are part of our family already, well, y'all know that we love and appreciate you. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.
Chaotic country where we're all a bit insane. Nothing polished or pristine, just real folks chasing country dreams.